Yo, what's going on YouTube? We about to react to police turn pale when they search killer's home. Now this video is an hour and 15 minutes, and guess what? We is not watching this whole hour and 15 minutes. So we probably about to watch at least 15 minutes of this shit and see what be happening in this motherfucking world we live in, bro.
Finds ever caught on body cam. On March 1st, 2021, Colorado police responded to a 911 call from a mother who had just made a horrifying discovery in her son's bedroom. Inside his wardrobe, she found a severed human head and hands decomposing inside plastic bags.
What?
The remains belonged to 69-year-old Warren Barnes, and the gruesome find led officers straight to 19-year-old Brian.
Before we get into this video, like just from that, bro, the fact of being a human being and feeling comfortable to slit a motherfucking head off, body part, anything, to slit any body parts off and keep that bitch, you're fucking disgusting, bro. Like, how do you get to the point in life where you want to do some shit like that, bro?
Brian Cohey.
Like,
when
ew.
confronted, Cohey showed no sign of remorse and calmly admitted to the brutal killing.
A human head and hands.
Like, for real human head and hands?
Yes.
He told
Like, he just
officers
admits
he
so
had
calmly, bro.
decapitated and dismembered Barnes before attempting to dispose of the body. When asked why he did it, his response was as disturbing as the crime itself. He simply said, "Always wondered what it would feel like to commit murder."
I've always wondered what murder felt like.
Okay, where did you do that at?
Now, let's start watching from the beginning.
101 is John. What's the address emergency?
Hi.
What the fuck? What the bomberclad fuck going through in bomberclad mind, man, you'd? Like, what? Yeah, for want to know what killing feel like, on. Bomberclad. Holy.
There is an emergency. I found something in my son's closet wrapped in a plastic bag.
Okay, what was it?
I think it's a human head.
It's a what?
I think it's a human head.
Why do you think it's that?
Because it looks like it's all an ear.
Is it bloody or does it like anything like
I
that?
just told you to come. That's why I had to take a picture and send it to you. Can you
the
just
address?
come?
Is your son there now?
He just pulled up. I wanted to make sure he was here before we called.
How old is he?
19. He's had a little
This
bit of
nigga's
fascination with
19.
the morbid, but he was channeling it, I thought, into becoming a crime scene investigator, but not so much.
Do you think he's going to be cooperative with us?
I don't know. I don't think he'll be violent. Just came back from his friend's house.
Does he have any weapons in his room or do you guys have any in the house?
I don't know. I think that he has a shotgun. But
Oh,
we can
shit.
remove it immediately before he gets in his room. He's caught by the car now, though.
Is the bag still in the closet?
No, it's in my kitchen sink. And there's a secondary bag that I have not opened.
Officers from the Mesa County Sheriff's Office rushed to the Cohey residence
Oh,
on South
shit.
Broadway. By this time, all the
Wow.
children from Terry Cohey's daycare have been safely picked up by their parents, leaving the once busy home unusually quiet. Outside, at the end of the gravel driveway, a tense scene unfolds. Brian
this shit
Sr.
getting
stands
hot, bruh.
alongside Terry,
Hell
Brian
nah,
Jr.,
bruh.
and Brian's brother, Andy, all anxiously waiting for the police to arrive.
So, parents have some concerns of some stuff they may have found in your room?
Yeah, I believe so.
And what would it be?
A human head and hands.
Like, for real human head and hands?
Yes.
From?
That fellow who went missing recently.
Which fellow was that?
Warren Brown.
Warren Brown? When did he go missing?
The night of the 27th.
The night of the 27th? Okay, and how did you end up with him?
I murdered him.
With what?
A knife.
Why would you have done that?
I've always wondered what murder felt like.
Okay, where did you do that at?
What?
Underneath the bridge.
Which bridge?
The one past
Okay,
near the weird
okay.
intersection.
Do you have anything on you that's gonna cut, poke, hurt, stick me anything without reaching for nothing? Don't reach for nothing.
My phone and my wallet, that's
Okay.
it.
Well, I'm gonna have you face that way. Put your hands on top of your head for me real quick. I just want to make sure you interlace your fingers for me real quick, all right?
Phone?
Okay. How do you know this guy?
They told me that That was what was in the wallet.
What do you mean that was?
No, Brian, how
No,
did
no.
you come across this
How'd you
guy?
come across the gentleman?
I was driving,
Uh-huh.
and I saw a strange shape near the railway.
Uh-huh.
So I parked my car and investigated it,
Okay.
and I found it to be a man sleeping.
Okay. Where's the knife at?
It is in my sunken car. Well, it's in my car.
I have that.
Previously
It's in-
sunk.
this is going to be an and I'll take it from there.
It's extremely disturbing how some people can commit such horrific acts
Real
and then
shit.
continue their lives as if nothing ever happened.
Real
No
shit,
remorse, no guilt, just a shocking lack of emotion. It really makes you wonder what's going on in their minds. Casually saying something like, I just wanted to know what it felt like, that is beyond unsettling. It's as if human life means nothing to them.
So, did that happen when you crashed your car? Or is that totally different?
That's related, but a different event.
Okay. How's it related?
Well, when I killed him, I tried disposing of his body by putting it in the river, but
Okay,
I parked
so-
too low in the river. And
Where's
my
the
car-
rest of his body at?
Huh?
Where's the rest of the body at?
What parts?
The body, Brian. Where's his body?
Down the river.
Okay. I'm gonna have you walk over here. You're gonna sit in the back of my partner's patrol car for a minute, okay? Not yet. Okay. Just sit back there and hang out for me, okay?
Standing at 6'1" and weighing 200 pounds, 19-year-old Brian Cohey appears calm, cooperative, and polite, though there's an undeniable awkwardness in his demeanor. He doesn't resist or argue as the female officer from the Mesa County Sheriff's Office guides him toward her patrol car. Without hesitation, he gets in, his expression giving
Why don't
little
they
away
cuff his
about
ass?
the horrific events that just unfolded.
Like, what the fuck?
You said your name's Brian?
I'm not feeling too well.
You're not feeling too well? All right.
No, these past few days I've been very, very anxious.
That's understandable. So what we're gonna have you do here is I'm just gonna have you sit in the back here, okay? I'm gonna turn on the air for you in a second. That way you're not too hot. Are you a hot-blooded or cold-blooded kind of guy?
I am very cold-blooded. I prefer cold. Well, no, actually, sorry, hot-blooded.
Hot-blooded. So you prefer the cold? Okay, fantastic. All right. So hop in here. I know you're tall, so it's a little bit of a tight squeeze, but like I said, I'll get that air on for you.
Sorry about that.
All right.
Meanwhile, the male
This
officer
nigga
knows
just
that he has
chilling.
to step inside the house and see for himself if Terry Cohey's shocking claim is actually true. Did she really just say there was a human head in the sink? It sounds too gruesome to believe, but there's only one way to find out. With a deep breath, he moves toward the house, bracing himself for whatever horror might be waiting inside.
Can you walk me inside,
Let's
please?
walk you all through what happened in the video again. Let me do it. You go inside.
Well, let's stay out here with me for a minute.
Sit down. Come on, sit down, baby.
Can I go in there and verify here
Oh,
first?
yeah, please.
Let me
We
go
haven't
through
seen
that.
it. Yeah, we
Okay.
haven't looked at it.
It's under the towel in the sink.
Okay.
Yeah, Say what your mother. Give her a...
Just make sure that guy goes in the car.
This shit is deep, dog.
Well, yeah, okay.
Right there. No, house is empty.
Okay.
We had a bad feeling about what happened this weekend.
Okay.
And she said there's a bag in this closet, and she opened it up. And she called me and said, get over here right now. I covered it with a towel.
Okay.
I didn't want him to see it because we didn't want him to run. I don't want to look at it.
Yeah.
After the officer steps inside and confirms the unthinkable, the head is indeed real, Brian Sr. begins recounting the events of the past 24 hours once again.
Friday night, late in the morning. Our phone rings at my house. Dad, this is Brian. My son Brian. Same name, same birthday, January 10th. My firstborn. My car's stuck in the river. Wait, what? So we go there and he gives us a song and dance how it was a full moon, he wanted to pull down to the water. And next thing you know, since it's a one-wheel drive, we tried to put it in reverse and the car started sliding and next thing you know, he ended up in the river. So we get there to pick him up, we call the police at 2 o'clock in the morning. My son put his car in the river. So they called a tow truck company. We called 4 tow truck companies, couldn't get the car out of the river.
Where's the
Saw
car?
blood all over the bumper.
Where's the car
Where
at
is
right
the
now?
car?
So we towed it to Scotty's to have it, see if they could fix it. So I called
it
Scotty's
still
and said,
there?
don't touch it.
Okay.
I already called him and said, don't touch
Nothing
it.
was taken out of the vehicle. that
Yes,
you know.
I did. Yes.
What did you take out of the vehicle?
I cleaned it up, bottles, everything, incriminating
Do you know
stuff.
where that stuff is?
Yes, it's all at the house.
It's all
yes,
okay,
yes.
in a bag.
No, I didn't know this had happened first. So I'm thinking I'm going to get Brian's car cleaned out. We're going to get it all fixed up.
Right.
Call Scotty's. They're going to start it up.
Right.
But then things started
This shit
unfolding.
is crazy, bro.
We saw blood on the bumper. We asked Brian, Brian, what's this from? Oh, I think I cut my finger. What else has got on? I found a wallet. So I'm going through the car this morning. And there's a wallet in the car. And I'm like, Brian, whose wallet? Oh, I found it at the boat ramp.
And where were you going through the car this morning?
Because it was at my house. We towed it to my house.
Oh, so now it's at your house.
It's at my house.
It's not at Scotty's anymore.
No. When I found out I couldn't start it, I called the tow truck company, and they towed it to Scotty's this morning.
Oh,
so they just got it.
Okay.
Car was towed there, and I'm like, well, I started pulling out bottles, this, and I'm like,
Let me know what y'all doing in the comments. Like, if y'all find out your kid killed somebody, and he tells you, are you ratting on your kid, bro? Like, I just want to know, bro. Me personally, shit.
Like, Brian, why is there a knife in your glove box? Dad, I don't feel safe.
So you touched the knife?
Oh, absolutely. But the knife was underwater. The car was underwater.
Right, okay.
So I pulled everything out of the car.
Okay. And all of that stuff is in your garage?
All the stuff's at my house.
Okay.
Yeah, so as I was pulling it out, I'm like, what the fuck?
As the Cohee family waits for instructions on what to do next, uncertainty hangs in the air. The shock of the situation hasn't fully settled, and they can't help but have questions. Questions that need answers. What happens now? What will the police do next?
Oh, it's a lot to process, so we'll work with you every step of the way as much as we can.
Yeah.
I know his mom feels sick.
We're gonna try to keep that a while, so we're hoping.
Because we need to get clearance from you so we can get out of Dodge. Because I don't want to. We can't have news in front of me. I run the life jacket program here in town.
Okay. Biggest thing is our investigation unit. Getting
Absolutely,
here and talking to you guys,
absolutely, sure.
Like I said, even if news shows up, we're not gonna let them down here.
Thank you.
So
Okay.
Just focus on
when I'm up there
breathing
either. They'll
and
be able to see stuff from up there too.
Well, nobody else should know about this now.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Okay. So, and again, be careful who you guys talk to, who you tell anything.
Nobody.
You haven't told anybody.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows but you.
Perfect. Same goes for you.
Yeah. Yes.
Are you family?
My son.
Okay.
Second brother.
All right.
Second son.
Okay. And your name? Nice to meet you. Sorry, we're meeting this way.
No,
Oh my God! I can't believe it.
It's not me in that car, you know?
I can't believe it. Oh.
Got it.
Nigga say he killed him because he wanted to know what murder feel like, bro. What the fuck?
At random too. Why? I don't get it.
Don't have any answer. How old is Brian?
He's 19.
He's 19.
110-02.
Mom,
19.
what's your name?
My name's Terry.
Terry. Okay. Are you okay? Do you need any medical?
Well, we're waiting on a call from my doctor.
Okay. Okay. All right. So hang tight right here. I got to chat with my partners again. Okay.
Finally, he was taken to the police station where he would come face to face with the detective. It was time for him to explain everything, the details of what happened, and most importantly, why he did something so unthinkable.
Thank you.
No problem, sir.
That nigga just look like he just don't give a
right
fuck.
this way, okay?
Why is he not cuffed though?
You're fine with me not being in cuffs.
I'm fine with you not being cuffs.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Brian.
Like, why is she fine with this nigga not being in cuffs?
Oh, let's pull it. There you go.
Sorry, I thought
You're
it was
good.
locked.
You're good. All right, just face that glass right there for me. Okay. Just walk over for me, Brian. All right, slow down. You're a big guy. Slow down.
Sorry.
You're okay. So we're gonna take it right here. Okay, keep on walking. Yes. Walk through these guys here.
Oh, I should have a mask.
You're okay. Don't worry about it, okay? Keep on walking. Yep. All right, we're gonna take a left. Keep going. Take another left. Hard left, right here, right here. Sorry. You're all right. So have a seat, and we'll be with you in a moment, okay? Thanks, Brian.
In another
like this
room at the
nigga,
Mesa
bro.
County Sheriff's Office, Brian Cohee Jr., now under arrest and facing a first-degree murder charge, sits across from investigators. He has read his Miranda rights, signaling that he's ready to talk. The officers didn't waste a second and dove straight into the hard questions, determined to uncover the truth behind his shocking actions.
I murdered someone. Okay.
But how did you get to my office?
Well, the police drove it here from my mom's house.
Okay. You said you murdered someone.
I did.
Did you know the person?
No.
No?
No. I was driving one night. I was in a, shall we say, bad state of mind.
Okay.
I saw a strange shape by the railway tracks, so I investigated and it revealed me a homeless person sleeping. Well, I presumed homeless because he was there.
Okay.
So I stabbed him to death.
Okay.
Then decapitated his head and hands and arms.
Okay.
Bro.
I then took the head and put it in my car trunk along with the hands in bags, plastic Ziploc bags. I took it back to my house, cleaned off the knife, tried to hide the head and hands, removed the trash in my car that was stained in blood. And then I tried sleeping. However, I was quite stupid, shall we say, because I decided that's too much evidence. The body needs to be dumped in the river. So I took the body in the trunk, drove it to the Blue Heron drop-off point, and unsuccessfully dumped the body as I parked too low down the ramp. The ramp is on dirt, so unless you have four-wheel drive, you're not getting out. And I was able to get out, and my car flooded. Let's see, I killed him.
So if this nigga car didn't get stuck, he probably would have never got caught, bro. Because the guy's homeless. Nobody's thinking about him. Unless his body just was floating on the top of the surface and like somebody saw that shit. But other than that, bro, he would have probably never been caught.
Just after 11, February 27th, 2021. And then
That shit crazy, bro.
I tried to dump the body. I'm trying to remember the time exactly. It was 1 a.m. Okay. And yeah.
So that sounds fascinating.
What do you want to know?
Just go back to the beginning and go slow and tell me as many details as you can remember.
So, because I mean, I'm already going to jail for 15 years probably.
More than that. Nigga for life. Bro, this nigga's getting a life sentence. I'm already knowing.
It's murder. I mean, I'm going to jail for 20 probably. But, so I figure, why fight it?
Okay. So what's important to me is to learn as much about you and what you did as I can. Well, as many details as you can give me, the better.
I drive a 2007 Ford 500.
Okay.
And I keep a small 18-inch bat in there for self-defense.
Okay.
And a large kitchen knife in the glove box, both for self-defense. Because I don't really trust anyone. Or really any part of this town. So that's why I have both. And let's see. Yeah, it was the night of February 27th.
He basically already told the story. Let's see how much he got sentenced for, bro.
I do so well when I tried out. And I made that state of mind at that time. I have major depressive disorder, so I am not thinking, I shall say, positively. Okay. And I'm cruising around for an hour and a half. So I don't gas halfway through. And I'm eventually driving underneath the bridge near the sheriff's office. You know, like how...
Oh yeah, go ahead.
There's a road underneath, right? Down under the overpass. And I was driving along, and I see a shape here on the railway track. So I'm like, oh.
That's like drawing the shit on now.
And as I'm looking, I see a large thing wrapped in a canvas.
Okay.
And I'm like, that's a homeless person. So.
Alright, fuck all this. What did he get sentenced for, bro?
It is beyond disturbing, the way he casually talks about it, as if taking a life meant nothing to him.
Damn, how
It's
long do they talk
horrifying.
for?
And that smile, it just makes it so much worse.
Why you were doing it, or what we did, I was worried about afterwards. Because that's a day and a half, I'm going to say, so I just, because not only is my car in the river,
2023, Brian Cohey was charged with first-degree murder, tampering with a deceased human body, and tampering with evidence. He pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity, but the court did not accept his defense. The judge later sentenced Cohey to life in prison without the possibility of parole for murder, along with an additional 13.5 years for evidence tampering.
I don't understand why they say life and then add 13 years. Nigga, you in there for the rest of your life. Like, what the fuck? What are they adding the additional 13 years for, bro? But that shit crazy, bro. Appreciate everybody for watching. That was wow. Make sure y'all drop a like, sub up, and be ready for more reactions. That shit got me mind boggled. Like, what the fuck?